Hello everyone, my name is Mr. Learner. I'm going to explain you all about student motivation and the application of motivation in school context. School is complicated. There are many aspects, and each aspect should be synergized in order to have an effective and good learning process. Not merely about students' grade and performance in classroom, but also student attitude and behavior. Today, I'm going to talk about communicating effectively with parents and intervening when misbehavior occurs. Like what I said before, there are many aspects in school, including parents. Parents' involvement is so crucial. First of all, let me explain the benefit of communicating with parents or involving parents in learning process. Firstly, parents who involved in the learning process will have bigger appreciation on their role. They will be more understood that they have a very important role. Secondly, is parents can easily access the information. It is important in building trust between parent and school. It will not be good to have conflict between parents and school. Parents and school should be cooperated in educate children. The third, parent will be more supportive to the school. The fourth, parent will have kind of positive perspective toward teacher and school. With those benefits, students will tend to earn higher grades, perform better on tests, attend school more regularly, have better behavior, and show more positive attitudes toward themselves and toward school. Some researches has proven this. There are many benefits, right? So as teacher, how do we start involving parents? Well, there are some strategies we can use. There are connect, engage, and sustain. Let me explain you one by one. Connect. Teacher needs to connect the parents to school, introduce teachers themselves, introduce the vision of school, introduce the system, and so on. This could be happens by holding kind of parents meeting in the very beginning. Engage. Ask parents to involve to some opportunities. Involve them in decision making, in regulation making, and another kind of involvement. Build a very good communication between teacher and parents. Sustain. Well, maybe this is the most important or even the hardest. Keeping them involving will not be easy. We need to keep in touch so that the involvement of parents will be kept. Now let's say if the misbehavior occurs. What should we do? As a teacher, we should take place on this matter. There are several principles of a successful and effective intervention. The first is demonstrate wittiness. It is about using tricks to solve students' misbehavior. Teachers should not get angry directly. Teachers are supposed to be more kind instead of being killer. Secondly, preserve students' dignity. Teachers should consider the student valuably and not spread the student's case. The third is be consistent. Teachers should follow the rule consistently and consider all students the same. The fourth is follow through. Teachers should ideally know the student's problem in the school. Therefore, when they have problem, teachers should follow the development of the problem happening to them. The next is keep the intervention brief. Being involved in students' problem is not always to intervene in each case too deeply. However, teachers should make sure that they can control the students outside. The last is avoid arguments. Most students hate critics. Teachers should not give them so many arguments. Teachers should give them more in advice. In intervening, we have also considered behavioral intervention. It is such support providing to help the students who have challenging behaviors. It can be students' misbehavior that hard to be acceptable. It can be done by using high-quality reinforcement or some prevention, not merely punishment. Somehow, punishment will change the behavior, but maybe not the attitude, so the change will be temporarily only. At last, we will also learn about intervention continuum. There are 5 things: praising desired behavior, ignoring inappropriate behavior, using indirect cues, using the C's, and applying consequences. The first is praising desired behavior. Children care a lot about someone's approval and will change their behavior to get more of it. Second is ignoring inappropriate behavior. You can ignore behaviors as long as your child is in no danger of hurting themselves or someone else, and or they are going to destroy something that you don't want to be destroyed. The third is using indirect cues. Cueing may be used to signal students to refocus and to get back on track. Supporting the students helps the student identify a specific behavior or pattern. It could be from our expression or gesture. The fourth is using the C's. A disease occurs when a teacher tells a student to stop a behavior. The use of expression is also capitalized here. The last is applying consequences. Applied consequences should be related to the problem, when other strategies do not stop disruption. There are 2 types of consequences: logical consequences and behavioral consequences. That's all what we got for today. So, are you ready to involve parents? Are you ready to intervene in misbehaviors? Keep learning. See you in the next topic.